Hi, my name is Andreas and welcome to this new video. In this video, I show you a couple of grooves which are, in my opinion, really special because there's some stuff happening which is not so usual, to be honest. It's a groove from a really famous drummer called Stewart Copeland, one of my drum heroes, to be honest. And we look at a song or a few grooves from the song Roxanne from The Police. Unfortunately, Police as a band doesn't exist anymore, but at least we can still listen to the old records. Okay, let's start right away with the intro. We play here on the 4 and we start with the open hi-hat, yeah, and then after that we just play 8 notes on the hi-hat with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I'm gonna play that, and I also count out loud in the beginning for the intro. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. What I forgot to say is that we actually on the 4 and we still keep the open hi-hat, even though we play like 8 notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We play that twice, and in the third bar, and the third, when we play it the third time, we start playing the bass drum, but not on the 1, like you typically do, right? We play it on the 1 and on the 2, we play the snare. And that's actually the first special thing about this groove, that we play on the 1 and on the 2, we play the snare. The rest stays the same, okay? So I play it from the intro, repeat the groove with only with the 8 notes on the hi-hat twice, and then third time I start playing that groove. Sounds like that. You maybe noticed that my hand movement is a bit special here, because I play a certain technique here where I accent always the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 on the edge of my hi-hat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and always on the ends I play with the tip of my stick here on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. First of all, it sounds a bit better. There's a bit more dynamic in my opinion. I can play it straight. Or I play it with the accents. In my opinion, the second version sounds a bit more dynamic, to be honest. And I also can play a bit faster like that, because I save a lot of movement with my arm. Because when I do one movement with my arm, but actually I do 2 strokes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and. So with that I can actually play a bit faster, to be honest. Which is quite helpful here, because the song is not so slow, to be honest. Okay, so we played now that groove where we start with this bass drum on the 1 and the snare on the 2. And the open hi-hat on the 4 and stays the same. We repeat that a couple of times. You can listen to the record and you know exactly how often this is played. And then we start with a small fill-in. I already played that actually. So we start a fill-in on the 4 with the flam, which is basically this. So you don't play the 2 sticks at the same time. So actually you have a lead note, actually, the right hand in my case. And then you have a really loud, I use the rim shot here, right after that right hand. There's not a big gap. It's really, really close together. Okay, that's the flam you play on the 4. You play the crash cymbal on the 4 and together with the bass drum. I'm gonna play first a normal groove, and then in the next version I play it with this fill-in. Okay, so you know exactly how to use those both versions together. It sounds like that. Then actually you have 2 bars of like a little gap. So you count like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on the 4 end again, you're gonna play a 5-stroke roll, which is basically a double stroke. First 2 double strokes, so right, right, left, left, and then right. And you start on the 4 end. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the last stroke with the right hand, so you have right, right, left, left, right, is the 1 of the new groove on the new bar, right? So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and there again the same groove. The only difference here is now that you play also on the 4 a snare. Okay, I play it with this little gap before. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's go to the second fill-in here out of that groove. I play here then on the 3 end, a snare with the left hand. Then on the 4, I play my floor tom. And then on the 4 end, I play again my cymbal here, my crash cymbal, with the right hand together with the bass drum. Together with the groove, it sounds like that. And then again, you count out loud. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. And we just do a high open height here on the 4 end. And then we start again with the same groove. I just play now the normal groove. Then on the second one is the groove together with that fill-in. Then I have this gap again. And then I start with the 4 end with the open height. It sounds like that. Okay, so a lot of special things here. You always start not with the bass drum on the 1. Then in the first version you play actually only the snare on the 2. So you also leave out the snare on the 4. Also something special. And then also this fill-ins you end on the 4 end instead of the 1. So you see there's a few special things here which are super cool in my opinion and make that groove actually really special. And I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments, and please also subscribe that new channel here. I would be really happy about that. And if you like that stuff, subscribe, as I said, like the video, and let me know what other songs you want to hear or want to see how the grooves are working. Okay? Have fun with that.